Hello and welcome to the Sports Centre YouTube channel. So me and Carl are here today to discuss the England squad in preparation of Gareth Southgate's squad being revealed tomorrow. Carl, how are we doing, pal?
Very good. I'm a bit nervous about him picking this squad, if I'm honest. I just feel
Well,
as though he's going to do his usual thing.
in terms of squad, I'm not nervous. In terms of team, but I guess we can dive into that once we've gone down. So what I thought we'd do, we'd basically break it down into positions. So we'll go keepers, have a chat, defenders, chat, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Go for it.
Right. So
I'll follow your lead.
three keepers. I've got Pickford, obviously, Ramsdale, and the third one, which I think is up for debate, I've gone for Jack Butland from Rangers. 38 games this season and 18 clean sheets in the Scottish Premier League.
Do you know what? I don't have that, but I completely agree. I had Pickford number one,
Yep.
Ramsdale number two, even though he hasn't really played. And I've
Agree.
got Sam Johnston, only because I thought it would be between him and Nick Pope. And Nick Pope, for me, even though he's my keeper, makes me extremely nervous. So he wasn't going in. Plus, he's just come back from injury. Completely forgot about Jack Butland. I would have him in front of Sam Johnston.
Yeah, you like that call, do you?
Yeah. There's a few here that I know that I've missed out. I just can't think who. And he was definitely one.
Well, Dean Henderson were one for me that I was debating.
No, not for me.
And the other
Not even
one,
considered.
what was the other one I'm thinking of now? He got in the latest squad.
Sam Johnston.
No, he was the squad before. But yeah, it's gone now.
Trafford.
That's the one.
Trafford.
That's the one, mate, yeah. But
No,
not in a big.
not played at a high enough level for me.
No, exactly. That's what I thought. Right, moving swiftly on. Then I shall. I'll hand this over to you for the defenders if you want.
So my starting back four is Kyle Walker at right back.
Yeah,
Stones. I'm going for Maguire.
yeah.
I know he's had a turbulent couple of years, but I'm still going for Maguire, and I'm having Trippier at left back.
Have you got your full squad there, defenders? No.
Yeah, yeah.
Well
So the rest. So my substitute defenders are Trent right back, Chilwell left back, and then I've got two guys that can play a bit of anywhere, which is Eric Dyer and Joe Gomez.
I think we are absolutely bang on, mate. So yeah, I've got Kyle Walker and Trent. I've got basically Trent can play right back, defensive midfield. Then I've got Maguire, Stones, Eric Dyer, Joe Gomez, centre back slash right back slash left back. He can play all three, so I thought he's
Yeah.
going in. Plus, he's had a good season. He's probably played a lot of football this season. And then I've gone for my actual left backs, Trippier and Ben Chilwell slash Luke Shaw. And I think Luke Shaw's not
Luke
played enough
Shaw's injured. He's
football.
not
Right,
making.
Ben Chilwell then. So I think we're actually bang on the same, aren't we there?
So who starts at left back for you?
Probably going to go Trippier. Although I know he's just come back from injury. I just think he's played there a lot before. He's played there in big tournaments before. So yeah, for me, I think he's getting the nod. Ben Chilwell's just not done enough for me this season. To be honest, mate, I don't think he's all that.
See, I do like Chilwell. I prefer Chilwell to Shaw, if I'm honest.
Ooh, big call.
Um, but but Shaw's not going. I think we do need a natural left. Is the Crystal Palace left back? Is it Mitchell?
Yeah, Tyreek Mitchell.
Decent.
He's
Could be coming in
decent.
for a late call, but he's never had a call up, so I think it's not going to happen for him. I don't think.
No, I've got. So we're pretty much like for like there with defence, which is good. So midfield, back to me. So I'll reel them all off. So I've gone for Declan Rice, Jordan Henderson, Jude Bellingham, Conor Gallagher. I'm taking Phil Foden as a midfielder. He's starting for me in that middle, and then I've got Cole Palmer and James Maddison as my attacking midfielders.
So I've labelled this up a little bit different. So I've got all them players, but
Yeah,
I've only got I've only classed in what I've got as three midfielders, and that's Rice, Gallagher, and Henderson. I'm
yeah,
classing there as my midfielders.
yeah.
But
And you've got all the
the,
same.
the only Yeah, the only other one that I'm contemplating is Kobe Manu. So I'm one for my 26-man squad. I've got one place left, and I'm torn between two players. And I'll tell you at the end because I don't obviously
Well,
want to.
do you know what? It's funny because I'm exactly the same. I've got number 26 and I'm torn between two players. So we'll go
So,
for number 26 at end.
so just so that we can easily compare, Dan, now that we're labeling the attackers, put your attacking midfielders in that as well.
All right, okay.
So you were saying Foden and Bellingham, and then whoever else you've got in your squad, put them in as your.
Right, okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so go on then. So yeah, Declan Rice, Henderson, Conor Gallagher. Then attacking midfielders, I've got Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, and James Maddison.
Right.
And then obviously I've got broken down into left attack, right attack, centre forward after this.
Right. So okay, I've got the same.
Okay. So right attack, I've got Saka and Bowen.
I've got Saka and Bowen, but
Left.
I would play Palmer on that right though. I wouldn't play him down middle.
Okay. Left attack, I'm taking Anthony Gordon and Jack Grealish.
I'm taking Anthony Gordon, and I'm taking Eberici Eze.
Ooh, big call. I did have a. It came into my thoughts, but not for me. Not done enough. Uh, strikers: Harry Kane, Ollie Watkins, and although I'm a bit reluctant to take him, he's in there for penalties. It's Ivan Toney.
Exactly the same. I was toying a little bit. Does Callum Wilson get in? Because he's been in previous squads.
Mm.
If he's fit, he's worth a shout. He seems to have
Text
been
pens.
up until this season. He was England's replacement for Harry Kane,
Yeah,
but he's just. I mean, yeah, he's back fit at the minute. I don't think he's probably done enough. So I take Watkins, Toney, and Kane.
yeah.
So
And
that
then
leaves me one space free.
yeah, go on then. Who's your two?
So I've already said I'm struggling between about Manu because I think I've only got three centre mids
Yeah,
and another winger, and I think feel like I'm slightly short of left wing in Eze and Gordon. So the other person is, do I take Jack Grealish? And as you've heard on previous pods, this season for me has been a complete letdown from him. For me,
I think
but
he's got better as the season's gone on.
you think?
Yeah, definitely,
I think
absolutely.
he's got more vacant.
I'm not so sure.
But so yeah, I'm struggling a little bit there.
Well, my two completely
Oh,
different.
go on.
My two was another centre half, and it was Ezri Konsa. He was in the last squad. Had a good season at Villa.
Yeah,
And then the other one was Dom Solanke. He's in form, striker. And
it's not a bad shout.
do you know what? I just thought as well. I just thought after Harry Kane, the drop off is massive. It's huge in terms of that. And I know Ollie Watkins had a great season, but the drop off is massive. And I'm just thinking, who's in form at the moment? And Dom Solanke is another guy that's in form. And I just think, could he be one of those guys that
Yeah,
just?
but
Oh yeah, it's still big.
the drop off there is massive.
It still is, but I'm just
You
thinking
know,
options.
you
I'm
could
just thinking
say
options.
even if you had Watkins as your first choice, the drop off from Watkins to Solanke is massive. So it goes Kane, massive, Watkins, Solanke, massive.
Yeah.
Too big a gap for me.
I just thought I was just going on
But
form. I just went on form. I was just looking at positions, and I just thought, why take another centre half when potentially they could take another striker?
well, for me, I've got 8 defenders there. 8 defenders, 3 midfielders, and I've got and rest of forwards.
Yeah, but you've got attacking midfielders, and you same as me. Like because I mean, we're
Yeah.
hoping we're going to play 4-3-3
So starts on your wings,
in terms of attacking wingers.
attacking wingers. Yeah, right wing, left wing.
Saka and Gordon. Saka right,
Yeah,
Gordon left.
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I was torn a little bit between Saka and Palmer on right. but I've gone for Saka and Gordon on left. I don't see anyone else in form on that left wing other than Anthony Gordon.
I don't, and I think Cole Palmer's a good shout, but I just think he's one of those players that he's wasted on wings, like Foden for me. Foden's too good of a ball player to have him stuck out wide. Foden's not pacey. I know he's tricky, but he's not pacey. You need pace on wings. Gordon's pacey. Saka's pacey. Harry Kane's not pacey. So putting another guy up there that's got no pace just doesn't make sense to me.
But Palmer's played on right wing for Chelsea all season.
Yeah, I know, but he likes to come inside, and I think for me, he's a number 10.
Granted, yeah, he is a number 10, really, but he's never, ever playing for England as a number 10, ever.
No, he probably won't. He's like James Maddison. James Maddison's a number 10, but he'll probably never. We don't really play with a 10 because Kane effectively drops off to make that 10, doesn't he?
Even if we played with a 10, there's two players in front of him in Foden and Bellingham who are both number 10s.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So that's for me. We'll just try
the guys
the
guys that missed out for me, is that what you were about to say? Is Lewis Dunk.
Nah, not for me.
I think he's sort of on, but misses out.
Yeah,
Rico Lewis. I think again good utility player, but I feel like we've got plenty of them, and he's probably just that bit too young at the minute. I think he will be there in a few years. A couple more tournaments ahead. I think he'll be there.
I did think about Rico Lewis as a left back. I did contemplate him.
Rashford, I think his season's said enough. I think he just needs to have a bit of time away from football.
See, I think what will save Marcus Rashford's place is the fact that it's going to be a 26-man squad, and I think because it's been extended from 23 to 26, I think he'll find himself in there.
No way.
I think he will. Honestly, I do. I think he will.
But he's not in yours.
No, he's not in mine. I contemplated him being my 26 man where it was Konsa Solanke. It was Solanke Rashford. I thought, Rashford can play that striker role. But yeah, I just went on form. I just thought Solanke's had a good season, so he could get a nod.
And the other two for me that is Colwell and Branthwaite. Both had fairly decent seasons.
They have, yeah.
Branthwaite more so, but again, I think they're just a bit too young for it. I think.
I tell you,
more seasons. I think they'll be there. I mean, they could be there with Rico Lewis as the future backline.
I tell you what I did think about in the space of Konsa, and this was just purely. I was just looking at stats and I was looking at clean sheets for this season. Tarkowski.
No.
I was just having a look.
He's had a good year, don't get me wrong.
He has had a good year.
To say Everton have been struggling, they've been knackered without him, to be fair. But no, his England career's done for me, barring a shitload of injuries.
That's what I mean. I just thought it was just someone just to fill that 26 man. I just thought, do I need another centre half? Because Maguire's just coming back from injury. John Stones could get injured any moment.
Yeah.
And then if you lose one of them two, you haven't got a lot of experience in that back line. Well, I say back line, I mean in the middle of the back line. And I just thought
Eric Dyer drops in there though, doesn't he? So there's a bit of experience.
Yeah, I think the fact that he's had a good back end of the season for Bayern has just got him in there. I think what he's been able to do there has just probably got him the nod above everyone else. Fair play to him. He's gone out there and he's picked up his career again, didn't it? Because it felt like it were falling off the edge of a cliff a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what Gareth does. I don't think he'll be agreeing with us, but I have a feeling the majority of the public would agree with. Well, I bet 24 of our 24 players of our selection. I think people would agree.
Yeah, I'd agree.
That makes sense.
I'd agree with it, but yeah, let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. Who would you take? Who would you leave at home? Thanks for watching as always. If you can drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.